As real estate professionals, it's imperative that we stay at the forefront of all the potential scams that we can be involved in or our clients can be involved in. One of the latest that's really getting popular is what they call title pirates. We're going to give you a quick overview of exactly what a title pirate is, how to spot them, how to look for them, and how to avoid them. Stay tuned.
So what is a title pirate? A title pirate is some clown that contacts the listing agent, says that they own a particular piece of property in which they obviously do not own, and they tell the listing agent, hey, I want to sell this property. Listing agent, they're like, hey, this is great. They don't know the person, so the listing agent doesn't do enough due diligence to track down and verify that they are the actual owner. The title pirate says, I want to sell this thing below market value. I want cash. I want a quick closing. Listing agent jumps on it. They generally get some sort of fake ID and they list it, and then it hits the MLS, and then you know the rest. So here's what happens. So this is about a $300+ million a year scam according to the FBI. How do we stop this? How do we prevent it? It's happened at my real estate brokerage. An agent was contacted by a foreign seller, and it didn't sound right to her. She looked into it and was able to avoid a catastrophe, because this sale will go through. They want a remote closing. They generally want a notary that they choose, but there's several things that we can do to stop this and prevent it. Do your due diligence to find out if somebody contacts you about selling a piece of property and you don't know who they are. Go the extra mile to verify who they are. Ask to meet them in person. Look them up on social media. Just do the things that you probably do anyway to verify that they are the actual owner. Second thing you could do is test their knowledge. So if they contact you about selling a 5-acre parcel, ask them about it. Just start asking some detailed questions about the property. And generally they'll try to mull their way through it, saying it's an inherited piece or it's whatever the case may be. And they're not going to be able to answer the questions. Those are obviously red flags. Just continue to push them until you feel satisfied that they are who they are. The title company will do their best to verify ownership as well. They're going to try to do their best, but ultimately it is our responsibility as the listing agent to verify that the person that says they are the owner are the actual owner. What happens when we're on the buy side of this thing? It's scary, because if this thing goes through, you represent a buyer. Let's be honest, let's be real. How many times do we verify who the actual owner is of a piece of property that we're trying to buy? Extremely rare. I've probably never done it. It's something that we just got to be cognizant of. If we're representing a buyer and it's significantly below fair market value, that should be a red flag to us, especially in the markets that we are now. Things just aren't selling for that far below what we consider fair market value. Do your best. Always insist from your buyer that you do go through a title company. Even if it's a cash deal, let's say it's a $30,000 lot. Buyer says, I have the money. Let's just do a quick claim deed or something to that effect. Don't ever do that. Always get that title insurance. Always make sure this thing goes through a legitimate, reputable title company to protect your buyer.
Thank you for watching that video. If there's some topics that you want some other videos made on, feel free to leave them in the comments below. You understand how this algorithm works. If you'll like and subscribe to it, it helps out these little channels like us. We should have some coaching opportunities and some e-courses in the description below if you need anything like that. But again, thank you for taking your time to watch these videos.